Hey everyone, this is James again here at JLMI, and we're still not done with polite commands in Japanese. Previously we went over u verbs, or verbs ending in the u sound, and how to conjugate them or change them to be a polite sounding verb or a command, a polite command. And prior to that, we talked about ru verbs. Again, the way you categorize verbs and call them varies greatly depending on how you study Japanese. I've said this a trillion times already, but we've done ru verbs, we've done u verbs, and now we're doing the sonota, or like other category of irregular verbs, if you will. And for the most part, there are only 3 irregular verbs in Japanese, so it's not that overwhelming like Italiano or Spanish, trillions of irregular verbs. But anyway, today's 3 verbs are iku, or ikimasu, iku, to go, right, to go, kuru, to come here, for example, and suru. Suru means a trillion things. It can mean to do, it can mean to make. It's kind of an all-rounder, if you will. So we're gonna look at each of these verbs, how to conjugate them into a polite command. So let's get to it. First verb is iku. So it ends in a ku. So you'd think that it's an u verb like we previously covered before. But unfortunately, this little feller ain't. So what you do to form a polite command with the iku verb would be, you don't take off any ku's here. You just have to memorize this. So iku becomes itte. So iku becomes itte plus kudasai. So please go would be itte kudasai. So there's a small tsu plus a te, so itte kudasai, right? And a simple sentence using itte kudasai would be, say, Pokemon's big right now, so you want to get yourself a new cute plushie from the Pokemon Center. And you can say to your friends, hey, 明日池袋のポケモンセンターに行ってください。明日池袋のポケモンセンターに行ってください。So, 明日 is tomorrow. Ikebukuro no Pokemon Center, so the Pokemon Center in Ikebukuro, it's a big place in Tokyo, ni itte kudasai. So please go to the Pokemon Center in Ikebukuro tomorrow. You gotta get yourself a cute pochama plushie. I don't know what the pochama is. We'll have that down below. So yeah, pochama plushie. I love pochama. Anyway, then another verb. Oh, my screen's dead. Another verb would be kuru. So iku is this direction, right? So kuru is this direction, so to come. So let's say, first off, to conjugate kuru. Again, it's an ru, it's this kuru. It sounds like it could be a ru verb or an u verb, depending on the verb, that varies. But unfortunately, this is neither of the two, and you just have to memorize this. So kuru becomes ki plus te, so kite kudasai. So please come. So kite kudasai. So a simple sample sentence using kite kudasai would be, 明日ミーティングがありますからオフィスに来てください。明日ミーティングがありますからオフィスに来てください。So 明日 is tomorrow. ミーティングがあります。So we have a meeting. So ミーティングがありますから because there's a meeting tomorrow, オフィスに来てください。So please come to the office because there's a meeting tomorrow. So, yep, kuru becomes kite plus kudasai. So, kite kudasai. And last but not least, certainly not least, you're going to use this verb a trillion times in your life, is suru. It, again, like kuru, it ends in a ru. You might be thinking, well, maybe it's a ru verb, or maybe it's a tricky one. It isn't a ru verb, but it's an u verb. But it's not. It's neither of the two. You just have to memorize this. Suru becomes shite, so shite, plus kudasai. That is how you form a polite command using the verb suru. So suru becomes shite, kudasai. And a great sample sentence using shite kudasai would be, again, it's buzzing all over the internet and the world right now. So, とても楽しいから 新しいポケモンレジェンズをプレイしてください。とても楽しいから、新しいポケモンレジェンズをプレイしてください。So, とても楽しい。It's very fun. So, から。So, because it is very fun, 新しいポケモンレジェンズ。So, the new Pokemon Legends video game, right? Everyone's talking about it these days. So, 新しいポケモンレジェンズをプレイしてください。So, play is play, like PlayStation, right? So, プレイしてください。So, please play the new Pokemon Legends game because it's really fun. It's a great sentence to keep in mind. So, a recap for today's three verbs would be iku. Iku becomes itte plus kudasai. Itte kudasai. Kuru becomes kite kudasai. So, kite kudasai. And suru becomes shite plus kudasai. So, shite kudasai. So yeah, 3 irregular verbs today. That's basically it for simple, polite commands in Japanese. We have more grammar and colloquialisms and anything and everything about Japanese language coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. And if you ever have any questions or comments, please let us know down below. And yeah, もう今後もずっと頑張ってくださいね. So keep on keeping on and doing your best. And see you next time.